KQV News Time 132. For more on this and other stories, go to our website, KQV.com. Speaking of websites, Carnegie Mellon University students created a website that asks people their opinion on 10 issues and then compares their answers to each of the presidential candidates. The site's been used by over 2,000 people a day. Bryant said he was motivated to create the site because it could educate people about important issues and could also motivate people to vote. And Bryant now joins us on the live line. Bryant, good to talk to you, and congratulations there on coming up with something.
Great, thanks for having me on the air.
What was kind of your motivation at the beginning to do something like this?
Well, I thought it's tough to keep up with the debates and keep up with the presidential candidates' positions on different issues, so I thought it would be useful to have a website where you could see all the information at once and just tell the website what you think and then have the site tell you what candidate you might want to vote for.
So people go to your website, votechooser.com, might as well get that in there, and they answer these questions, and then their answers are compared to the candidates' answers. Did you write the program that does that, or how does that all come together? Without getting too technical for us.
Right, yeah. So I did create the website and the program that does this. Basically, so I wrote these 10 questions that are based on, what people think about different important issues that we have, and then the program compares what you answered and then looks at how the candidates answered and matches you up based on that.
Can you get the way other people may have answered the question too, or is it strictly the person that's online at that time with the website? Or did I just give you another idea?
Well, right now it's just based on one person at a time, but I do think it would be useful to have results based on how everybody answered and get that and see.
With the way the candidates kind of change their opinions on things, is this a tough site to maintain for you? And do you do it, or do you have some help as far as maintaining the site?
I maintain the site by myself, and it is tough based on what some of the candidates have been saying. They kind of go back and forth about different things, especially Romney, but now that he's out, it's not less of a problem. But yeah, I do have to update the site a lot of the time, especially when candidates drop out, like how you just dropped out.
Now, how do you do that? I mean, do you obviously keep up with the news? Do you use another website to find out who's saying what? And what criteria do you use to pick the questions?
The questions I pick based on different polls, like, for example, CBS polls based on what people found to be most important for the 2008 election. And then I chose the answers based on what the candidates had said, either in debate or based on their website. So I've been going to the websites a lot and also looking at news sites and just basically following along and watching TV, trying to keep up with what's going on.
How much time does this take out of your daily schedule?
It depends. It's been taking maybe 5 to 10 hours a week, and then when I update the site, it takes longer.
How did the word get out that you did this? Obviously, I mean, it started with you and maybe a couple other folks were checking onto it, but you're getting 2,000 hits a day. That's not too bad.
Right, yeah. Well, at first, I just created it for fun, so I shared it with some of my friends, and then they started emailing it to other people, and then I also have a link on the site where you can email your friends, and then so people have been trying the site and they like it, and so they tell their friends. And then so I've got a lot of hits, and I mean, so far I've had 1.5 million people who have used the site so far, so I mean, it's definitely gotten far larger than I ever expected.
Has any pollsters approached you yet about what you've done and maybe come to work for them or develop some software for what they're doing?
No, not yet.
Any chance you may get involved in any campaign work down the road, or is, like you said, this is something you did for a kick? And what do you want to do with your interest in obviously computers and the internet and webs and so forth? I guess that's going to be what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, so I'm definitely interested in using websites to help people, to educate people about different issues and try and maybe help people become more politically active. Using the web in different ways, not just do things like searching or buying things, but actually become more socially conscious, and that's what led me an interest for the future. I hope to help the nation.
Can people blog, or have you been getting any kind of feedback on the website saying, "Hey, Bryant, thanks for putting this out there," or whatever? Yeah,
there's definitely been a lot of bloggers who have written about the site, and some people, I get a lot of feedback, and some people say, "Oh, the site that got my results exactly correct, got my candidates exactly right," and some people are like, it didn't really work. So I've been trying to update things, trying to better respond to people's comments.
Well, Brian, I think it's really neat you're doing something like this. And again, the site is votechooser.com. Hey, does your server ever get jammed up, or what are you using for that?
I do have a dedicated server, so I have plenty of bandwidth to handle everybody that's talking about.
Brian, we're going to have you come down here and straighten out our computers at KQV sometime, okay?
Yeah, sure, anytime.
Okay, Brian, congratulations again. Good, thanks for talking to us, and have yourself a good day.
Great, thanks for having me.
On the KQV Live line, Carnegie Mellon University, student Bryant Lee there. He's got a website out there that compares your answers with the presidential candidates on some issues of the day. Again, the website is votechooser.com.